Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I will tell you how to set up uploading data from the ActiveCampaing CRM system to SendGrid. This is necessary to automatically transfer new deals from ActiveCampaing to other systems. For example, add new contacts to SendGrid, set up email campaigns for them and interact with them in every possible way in the future. Now let's move on to the setup. First you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the ActiveCampaing data source system. Then you need to select an action Get New Deals. At this stage, you need to connect your ActiveCampaing account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, you must specify the API domain and API key. In order to get this data, you need to go to your ActiveCampaing account. Next, go to the Settings section. Next, go to the Developer section. Copy the URL and key and paste them into the appropriate fields in the ApiX-Drive system. When the required fields are filled, click Save. When the connected login is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. In this case, there are no additional settings, so just click Continue. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case there is no need for this, so we also click Continue. At this stage, you see test data for your ActiveCampaing deal. If everything suits you, click Next. This completes the setting of the ActiveCampaing data source successfully. Now you need to move on to setting up data reception. Select SendGrid as the data receiving system. Next, you need to select an action, Add Contacts. At this stage, you need to connect your SendGrid account to the ApiX-Drive service. In this window, you need to specify the API key. To get it, go to your personal account SendGrid. Then go to Settings. API Keys. If you have not yet created an API key, click Create API Key. In this window you need to give a name for the API key. Give full access and click Create. Copy the API key and paste it into the corresponding field in the ApiX-Drive system. When the required field is filled, click Save. When the connected account is displayed in the list, select it and click Continue. At this stage, you need to select a list in which new contacts will be added each time a new deal is added to ActiveCampaing. Next, you need to fill in the fields with variables from ActiveCampaing that will be passed to SendGrid. In order to assign a variable, click on the field to which you need to transfer data and select the required variable from the drop-down list. When all the necessary data is assigned, click Continue. At this stage, we see the test data that will be sent to SendGrid when a new deal is created. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to SendGrid. If everything suits you, we return to the ApiX-Drive service and continue the configuration. On this, The data reception setup has been successfully completed. Now you need to enable auto-update. Select the communication interval, for example once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.